So, what really inspired you to get into medicine?
When I'm thinking back to that question, I think there's two main things that drew me into medicine. I'd say, you have your classic, I really enjoy caring for others since a young age, helping out people as much as I can, giving what I can give from my energy to others was really gratifying. But as I got a little older, started taking some biology classes, started understanding the mechanics of the world we live in and then the human body. I think that was another big drawing factor of, I want to understand how everything works. And one of the most complex things we have in this world is the human body itself. So I'd say those two things really drew me into medicine from a pretty young age.
Something I like to ask when people say, like, I was drawn to medicine because I like the sciences and I liked helping people, Like, typically when, like, you see online, they say, like, oh, I like science and I like helping people. What was the way that you kind of conveyed that in your personal statements when you were applying to medical school?
I think the personal statements are really, there's a huge misconception when a lot of people write their personal statements. And, I've had the opportunity to help a lot of people get into medical school with their personal statements. And I think one of the biggest things that people don't understand when they're writing their personal statement is that you're not trying to convey all of your achievements, what successes you've had, all that stuff. That should come naturally with the reader just reading what they're seeing in front of them. Instead, you're trying to convey, maturity, a sense of understanding, a sense of understanding of where you are in your life and what you want to pursue. And for me, I personally chose the path of kind of writing a philosophy paper as my personal statement. There's about maybe a handful of questions in there, and it's me, exploring the idea of destiny and purpose in life. And, sprinkled in there are a couple of my achievements, but I really believe that's what made the difference, because my first cycle, my first go around, it was more of these are my accomplishments, this is what I've done, this is why I want to go into medicine. And it kind of reads kind of like a bullet point list and a CV, but that's not what a personal statement's supposed to be. So instead, I cut out about 3/4 of my achievements and accomplishments, just left in what, is interesting and really conveys who I am as a unique individual. And other than that, explored, what I thought would be interesting to write about. And it worked. It got me several interviews. So again, I'd express that to any pre-med student or anybody applying to really any higher level position is, don't make your personal statement a CV. You got to look for, what makes you unique, number one, and two, convey maturity in your writing. Are you able to write something that captivates your audience and something that can make someone want to read the rest of it?
Yeah, that's really, really good advice, because I think a lot of people, when they think about the question of why do I want to go into medicine, they think, okay, I've done a bunch of stuff, and that's in doing those things, I kind of figured it out. But it's on a deeper level than that, because yeah, I can go like win the science fair, but that doesn't mean that I have to be a doctor. It's more about the mindset of it and the teachings you get from seeing patients and doing all of those things. That's a really excellent point. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed. If you don't mind, please leave a like and subscribe. And with that being said, see you in the next one.